And this session is being recorded. What's up, guys? This is Rose here from Hawaii, and I'm so excited to have you guys here on my webinar today. This is with me, of course. If you don't know who I am, my name is Rosie. I go by online. Everybody calls me Mama Boss, which someone gave it to me back in, I think it was in March or April, when I used to be in a company called ILN, Internet Lifestyle Network. So, people who's on this webinar right now, I know you guys, some of you guys may have been following me, some of you guys haven't. So just to kind of give you guys a rundown of who I really am. Started internet marketing I started about back in January 2014. And it's been okay. I didn't really have any really huge dramatic failures, or I didn't really, it's been actually good. I've always been able to recruit and everything like that. But, unfortunately, I wasn't able to really get that breakthrough. I didn't really get that breakthrough until like later on in my internet marketing career, maybe like down the road a few months later on. But I came across Nate Obryant, who is also featured on this webinar. He's going to be speaking a little bit later. He became my mentor, took me under his wing, taught me a lot. Like I can't even put into words how much he has taught me. From, I've been making these $20 commissions, which is great, but obviously you can't be, you really can't do much with those $20 commissions. And you're living in Hawaii, things are just so expensive. I have rent to pay, my kids' doctor bills, everything. Had so much things to do, I just couldn't make it. One day I messaged Nate and I was like, Nate, what can I do? What can I do to start making money? Because I really needed it. I was a struggling marketer back then. And he shared with me some of his ideas, and I thought it was kind of outrageous. I didn't think anybody wanted to learn from me, But honestly, it's the belief that a person can instill in you that really, really helps. It just really helps. In July 2014 and August was my first 2 big months. I made over $25,000 with just one product. And then after that, that's when it kind of transitioned. But then again, I think I hooked up with Nate again back in December. And I was like, Nate, what can I do to get on your level? And basically he was like, Rose, you're already at that level. You got it. You can do whatever. You can do it. But again, it's that whole belief process, So basically, this is what I'm going to share with you guys. I am an unemployed mother. I haven't had a job since back in April. That's when I quit my job. And I've been doing this ever since. From $20 commissions I've been making to now, like every single day. And every single day last month in February, it was $1,000 days, $2,000 days. With my biggest day being a $3,000 day. Now, again, I'm an unemployed mother. I stay home with my kids. I have a sick husband, and I'm still able to do this kind of stuff. So this is really what I want to share with you guys, that if I can do it, I want you guys to have the belief in yourselves that you are able to do this as well. Anybody can do this. I've been coaching people all in February, and some of my students, they're just hitting, $1,000 days. One of my leaders is on this webinar right now. I'm going to share him with you guys. And I know I mentioned on my Facebook that one of my leaders just made his first ever $3,000 commission. I didn't mention his name because I wanted it to be a surprise. Some of you guys might know who he is. Some of you may not. Right now he's in Asia. So let me hand this over to my good friend and leader, Peter Chong. Peter, are you there?
Yo!
Yo.
Can you hear me? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So, you guys, I'm going to pass this over to Peter just a little bit, just so he can kind of, share his story. I know there's like a bunch of people who's on this who has no idea who he is. So, Peter, if you don't mind sharing a brief story about everything, how it went down. And
Great.
How
Hey,
do you feel about that?
thanks for the intro. I'm in good moods right now, high spirits right now. It's an honor being on this webinar. I've known Rose for a long time now. Since we started our little internet journey here, trying to become an entrepreneur. We saw a vision, and we struggled at first, but we're finally starting to see some success, starting to really reach, our dreams and the visions that we had planned out from the beginning. And, it feels great. I'm continuously growing. So, I'll just get briefly into it. If you guys don't know me, my name is Peter Chong. I see all these people here on this webinar. I'm really excited because I know what we are going to share with you today is really going to touch your heart. It's going to, definitely inspire you, motivate you, give you that breakthrough. Okay? Now, Rose mentioned that she didn't get her breakthrough until, she linked up with Nate Obryant, who's a big boss in this industry, as you guys all know. But, I've had many breakthroughs throughout my journey, okay? And I look forward to having more and more and more, okay? It's just all a part of the process and a part of your growth. And when you start to link up with the right people that you can really like and trust and you want to work with, that's when you start to really take it to the next level and continue to have that major breakthrough, okay? And that's what I've been recently experiencing. I've been associating myself, always with Rose, and, she's linked me up with Nate Obryant himself also. So, it feels great. It's allowed me to have a different type of mindset, placed me in my own zone and allowed me to equip myself with other elements that, I could use to further extend my business and my journey here, okay? Now, I'm just going to speak for like maybe 5 minutes, okay, because I know we got to pass it on to the spotlight of Rosie and Nate so they can share everything with you. But I just wanted to share a few things, okay? Now, we're all here because, we want to be entrepreneurs, right? But a lot of us, I know, are confused, we're lost, we're clueless as to exactly what we want or how we're going to achieve getting to where we want to be, right? Because I was just there not too long ago also. It hasn't been too long since I've been in this industry, but, I've been able to study the game. I've been able to work my butt off and really chase after what I want and what I saw myself to be, position myself in this industry. Now, you got to define where you are and where you want to go. I believe that entrepreneurship, it starts with you having this like slight momentary, quick, impactful shift in your life. Okay, it's not always just the strategies and learnings that create the success that you really secretly desire deep down inside. But, I see it mainly as the mindset that you have, okay? It's the character that you build. You have to step into your zone. Sometimes, like, when you're so desperate to earn money, when you think about the money and you get frustrated and stressed out, you really lose that clarity in terms of the position that you want to put yourself in to have that right mindset. Now, I want to ask you, like, do you really believe in yourself? I think this is the biggest breakthrough that I've had, okay? Like, you have to have self-belief in yourself. Are you really confident in where you are in your business to help other people? Now, some of you guys may be on this webinar and have just started out in your journey, or some of you may be, a year into your journey, but you're still struggling, right? But you got to constantly stay, you're motivated. You got to stay learning, okay? You got to always be growing and investing in yourself, okay? That way, when you equip yourself with knowledge, you start to become more confident. You believe in yourself, your skill set, and the work that you're performing here, okay? Now, sometimes you got to do the things that you don't really enjoy to do. Some technical things, you might not be technical, but you know what? You have to do what others won't do to get what others aren't getting, okay? Now, you need to know how to go for the right clients. I'm going to tell you that, okay? It goes beyond just MLMs, all right? This industry, it goes beyond just MLMs. And, sometimes people, you don't even know how much value that you have to offer yourself, all right? You got to look within. The one that steps up, all right? The one that steps into their zone is the one that steps ahead of the next person. Okay? Now, you want to try to attain a value where people want to just reach out to you and just hand you money. Okay? I just made a $3,000 sale. $3,000 sale. Okay? I used to chase after $20 commission, $40 commission, $100 commission, and those are all great. Those are all great. But once I had this shift in my mindset, once I built up this self-belief that I've just been talking about, once I understood the value that I could provide to certain people, the right clients, the right targets, that's when you know how you can start to earn those four-figure, deals, and that's when your income starts to jump. I've made plenty of four-figure, income deals over the past month. Okay, and just starting this month, I made a $3,000 sale. Okay, it's not always about how you promote. Instead, it becomes how you want to work with people. And more importantly, who you want to work with. Identify like who you are, where you want to be, what type of entrepreneur do you really envision yourself as. Okay, and then once you start to build that momentum up, once you start to reach your destination, then offer that same to other people. Okay, if you went from here, the bottom, at one point, and now you're rising, and now you're at this point, then you're more than capable of teaching others to get there also. And while you're seeing some success, take action now to help others. Okay, it's the perfect time to show people the path that you took. All right, you, everyone on here, all these people, 100 people on here, you have the power to touch people's hearts. And when you transform someone's life, you really gain their eternal trust. Okay? And I'm just going to end it with this. Every single person is very unique and special and gifted. Okay? You're created, you're created to really deserve the best. All right? And everyone has a story to tell. I just want to say, use it as inspiration and influence to encourage others, and continuously stay learning, and go out there and give it all back to the industry, and go teach. Okay? So I'm going to end it with that. Guys, Rosie and Nate are going to, really present an awesome webinar here, share some great things. I just want to say, the best thing that's helped me to really exponentially grow is investing. Okay, I've invested in myself, whether it's in teachings or products or learnings. That has what has really been able to help me to jump to the next level and start earning these $3,000 commissions. And I have more to come, plenty more to come. And I'm going to definitely, top out Rosie and Nate Obryant eventually. I can already see it, but I'm going to end it on that note. Let's pass it back on to the superstar, Rosie. Thanks for having me here.
Hey, Peter, I want to, so your $3,000, was that pure profit, or did you have to share that commission with anybody else? Did you have to share it with the company? Did you have to share it with the product? Nothing, right? Was it 100% yours?
100% mine.
100%. See what I mean,
in
you
my
guys?
account.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy, you guys. Like, I never thought that could be possible. Like, seriously, because we're so stuck. We're so stuck in thinking one way. And then when you're introduced to another way, it's just like, it's mind-blowing, so mind-blowing. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter, for that.
Exactly. Yeah, I just want to add on to that, though, Rose. Yep. I completely agree. We've been in this industry for a little bit of time now, and we've been warped into thinking only one way.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until, I started speaking to you more and talk about your vision where you really gave me that breakthrough to understand that there are other ways. There are other ways, and that's the path that I've decided to take. So, I just want to thank you and show my appreciation.
You're welcome. You're very, very welcome. I'm so happy that, that is working out for you. So I hope this month is going to be your first, 20K month, yes?
Guaranteed.
You guys, last month was my first I made $31,400 something dollars. And, most of it was pure profit. I think I spent maybe like a couple $100 in Facebook ads and whatever, and doing whatever I wanted to. But, I mean, most of it was pure profit. I didn't have to share with any company. I didn't have to share it with any other affiliate. I didn't have a joint venture with anybody. So it was pure profit. So, yeah, and that's something I learned from Nate. I can't express how much he has changed my life. And not only my life, it was my family's life. My daughter, my kids, they all know who Nate Obryant is. So he's going to be a household name. He is. He really, really is. Even though he doesn't think he is, I think he's going to be a household name. He's probably going to be a millionaire this coming year because he's just killing it. And especially now with his product, Webinar Boss, I mean, it's amazing. The methods in it. I mean, if you guys haven't been watching, we don't even have a downline, you know, but our whole legacy of leaders that we're creating, they're just duplicating the process, you know, and they're making money. They're hitting $500 days, $1,000 days. So he's definitely someone that you want to learn from. And, you know, you probably, if you want to succeed, you probably should be learning from him because he's just amazing. He's an amazing person, and I can't edify him enough. So, Nate, are you there, or are you what? Nate?
I left the building. I left the building. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, but you're soft. Nate?
Wait, can you hear me? Rosie, can
Yeah,
anybody
I
else
can
hear
hear you
me?
now.
Oh, no. Is it coming in like echoey or what?
No, you're good.
Cool. What's going on?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? You're on the. I handed the screen over to you, so.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, guys. Man, we got a lot of people on this webinar, man. Shout outs to Peter Chong first, knocking out that $30,000 day, man. I remember the first time I had mine, I almost cried. Literally almost cried. So I know that's a wonderful feeling. You're on your way to 20K a month, man. That's very, very powerful. Rosie's crushing it. I'm excited for everybody out here that's on this webinar tonight. If you guys can do me a favor, if you can make your way to my Facebook, because I can't literally see who's on with us. So I'm going to ask on my wall who is live with us. And just chime in below. Let me know who's live with us. I got a couple of giveaways I want to give away tonight. Rosie's actually going to give away $5,000 tonight on this webinar. And Peter has agreed to give away $500 as well. So you guys are in luck tonight, man. These guys love you guys.
Yeah, we love you.
Just joking, guys. People are commenting out there everywhere.
There's people on this webinar, I don't even know who they are. So, hi, everybody.
Yeah, if you aren't friends with me, just click the follow button. Definitely chime in. My boy Brian Long, what's up, man? He's mad cool, man. He's definitely going to be a leader. I really want to see him crush this shit. Derek, what's going on, bro?
Ooh, look at all these people.
It's so fun because everybody knows that, you know, this is how your style of webinars, so they know to go to your page automatically.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey, David, you're live, man. You're like right around the corner. I'm actually in the hotel right now getting ready for the event. Bonnie, what's up? Delilah, how's it going? Alana, Rosetta, Antoinette, Christina, Craig, Davian, Renee, Tara, Adriana, what's going on, leader? Shout out to Adriana who's crushing it too on her
Oh,
company.
yeah, she's crushing it in vacation.
Oh, Brooks, what's going on? Felicia, what's up? You know, man, looking at how many people are chiming in below, I'm seeing nothing but a lot of leaders. Cassandra, she's a beast online. What's up, Jackie? Stephen, what's going on? Ryan, Travis is crushing it as well. Congratulations on your Teespring sales, man. Mitch, what's going on? Friezo, shouts out to Craig's Nick's boss. Corey Franklin, and then Mr. 3K a day, Peter Chong. All right, tight, man. So it sounds like we got a lot of people on here. There's definitely a lot of people chiming in. Raleigh, what's going on? Joy, Kenneth, Brian. All right. So I like to ask a lot of questions, man. I like to get familiar. I like to see what people are doing, how people are feeling. Before we get into anything, I feel like giving away some value tonight. Definitely teaching. You guys are on here with two wonderful beasts, Peter and Rosie. But let me ask this question for you tonight. Why are you here? Right? Why are you even on this webinar? Why are you Why are you here? What are you hoping to get from this webinar? what brings you to your computer to look at this webinar right now? Is this a hobby to you, or is this something that you feel is going to empower you and take you to the next level? What are you expecting to get from this webinar? I believe in creating an expectation for yourself and gradually take you to a breakthrough in your business. So let me know why you're here. Now, all those people that chimed in and said yes, you definitely got to chime in on the next one.
I know you guys. Come on.
I'm looking for mentors.
Christina, you're in the right place. Let me tell you that.
Here's got 3 openings. Let's see what people are here for, Rosie. Are you guys here because you're just a fan of Mama Boss? I'm going to be a boss.
Ryan.
I got all 4 of you that companies that. Adriana, we love you too.
We love you, Adriana.
I'm here for a break. It can be successful business and bomb for families and lives. Sell high ticket fortune.
That's right.
Rashid. I'm being blown up. To learn from the best leaders in the industry. Oh yeah, I forgot while we're on here, I definitely want to give shouts out to Stevie J, who's in my hotel with me right now. He is made $1 million with Clickbank at the age of 21, and so that's very, very powerful and very, very motivational for me and encouraging me. The man literally makes money from just sending out one email every single day. Rosie, don't you think we would be tight if we would have made $1 million at 21?
What was that?
I said, don't you think it would have been tight if we would have made $1 million at the age of 21?
I hope, yeah. Everything, man. To learn to be successful. Right on, Craig. You know, that's the good thing about this is that, you know, you want to be able to teach everybody else. You want to be able to teach people. When you help more people, I mean, that's this whole solution works.
Okay, perfect. So we got a lot of people engaging, learning from these guys, almost to work with people, everything in higher goals. All right, to learn, want to give an opportunity, and mentor, and want to do that, I don't say direction, but I look at oh, that's tight. Inspiration. All right, guys, one more question, and then I promise you we will get started. What is, I'm not going to ask that question. What motivates you?
What is that?
Oh, no, I'm not going to ask that question. I could show you how I did. Okay. All right, so the last question. If I could show you how I did 20,000 in less than 24 hours with high ticket funnels, who would want to win? Call me and let me know. Is it okay if I reach you guys out?
You want to use her?
$20,024. Mate, I want to borrow $1.
I have to let me borrow $10. I got you. Let me borrow 10. I'll let you borrow $1.
How do we turn $10 into $1 million?
Actually turn $1 into $5 million.
I'll ask Patrick that when he lands in Houston.
All right, so it feels like everybody wants to know, right? All right. Okay, perfect. So as long as we got a lot of people on here who wants to learn that true honesty is my lesson on high ticket high ticket dollars. All right, guys. So we're going to get started, right? We're going to jump right in. Um, Live all the way from Houston. Let me find out where my PowerPoint is. Man. Rosie, are we recording already?
Yeah, we're recording. I recorded it right after the song was done.
All right, cool, perfect. All right, guys, so we're going to get started, man. Obviously, everybody's here because they want to learn how to sell high-ticket sales, whether it be high-ticket coaching or high-end consulting. I always start my webinars by letting people know who this is not for. This is not for the people who just want to make $47 commission and $100 commission. This is not for you. Fortunately, these are for people who are trying to close sales that are $1,000 and up. We're talking $20,000 contract to $10,000 contract to $1,000 to $5,000 commissions every single day online. So again, if you're here for low-end commissions and you're here for the hustle, I would suggest you probably leave the webinar because it's not going to fit you. And I believe everybody should always go where they belong. So just letting you know ahead of time, these are for the people who are looking for high-end, high-ticket coaching, high-end consulting. So if you're not looking for both of those, you're probably in the wrong place. I'm going to give anybody time if they want to dismiss. All right, cool. So sounds like everybody's here in the right place, right? All right, so how to create your first high-ticket sales. Welcome to the webinar on how to create your first high-ticket sales. Today we're going to go over some killer training, how to effectively generate anywhere between $10,000 and $20,000 in high-ticket sales over and over again. We're going to go over basically like 4 techniques that I use. I know we were going to go over the 7-step methodology that I use, but I left that PowerPoint on my home computer. I didn't put it on this one, but it's okay because this one is very, very good too as well. So they're pretty much similar. Just a little bit about me. I'm Nate Obryant, also known as Mr. I Make Noise, 6-figure online. I've accumulated over $300,000 my first year online, and the momentum never seemed to stop. This year, I've surpassed already 120K, which is in the 3rd month online. Some of my success I've been seeing, you could include some of my books, which made me a best-selling author on Amazon. Also, some of my products as Facebook Resurrection and Instant Noise has done very, very well, not only generating me money, but it's also helped a lot of other people make money. So this is for the people who doesn't really know me yet. As you can see, here's a couple of reviews from people who use my products to make a lot of money. One of my great friends, Cater, he used Facebook Resurrection to generate $12,000 alone with this product in the 1st month of February last year. So a lot of times when we're talking high ticket, most people want to see results, right? They say, is this a lie? Are these guys just making stuff up? Are they just talking? Are they really making this kind of money? So here's a couple of proof shots. $13,000 and $500 one day, $3,900 one day, $80,000 on one merchant account from January 1st to March 2nd. So the best part about it is success has to be duplicatable, right? A lot of times when you see a lot of leaders, the leader's making a lot of money, but a lot of times the student isn't making a lot of money, right? Or the people who's following that leader isn't making a lot of money. But in that case, we believe in our community that success has to be duplicatable. So whatever I do, somebody should be able to duplicate it. It has to be able to be mirrored. If it does not have a mirror effect, it's kind of hard to follow that person. So here's a couple of results from one of my favorite students in the world, Rosie, $31,000 a month, her first ever, February. And again, I remember when this girl was hustling for $50, $37 commissions. And seeing this right here is just like, wow. Just a year ago, you were talking about $37 commissions and hustling your butt off all day long. So that's only one, but there's a lot of different people. Julius Kellawan, who just had his first $1,000 day yesterday. Carla Zinkin, who just had her first 3K day 2 days ago. Bianca Moore, who just had a $1,200 day. The list goes on inside the community. So I guess you could say we're pretty successful, but also we went through a lot to get here. Just like many of you guys who failed for years before I finally even had a taste of success, I felt like I was being taken advantage of. I was discouraged when I actually got onto online marketing. I came from multi-level marketing for 4 years. I spent over $20,000 joining every company that you could think about. I went from Amway to Prepaid Legal, from Prepaid Legal to Secret, from Secret to Lab Active. I joined basically every little company you can literally think about over a 4-year period. And I remember when I was 18, my mom used to look me in the face and say, you're in a pyramid scheme, get out, you're never going to make money. But for me, it was I wanted to show my mom that I could be something in life. I wanted to show that I was powerful. So these little multi-level marketing companies gave me this ambition to feel like I could show my mom that I can be something. But for 4 years, I completely failed. The most money I've ever made in 4 years was $12.34, and it was in a company called Secret. And so I spent $20,000. I was pretty much discouraged. And so when I came to online marketing, that's when my whole world changed. But here was something about online marketing. I started to make money, but there was something that started to take place, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are going to be able to relate to this. It was that I was working at my computer all day long to make little $50 commissions, right? I was working on my computer all day long. I was dealing with emotions. I was dealing with drama. I was dealing with phone calls to make $50. But because I wanted to prove to myself that working from home was possible, I was willing to do it. And so a lot of times what we don't really understand is that when we're trying to progress freedom and we're trying to tell people that it's about freedom, freedom is time. Freedom is not fully money. Freedom is time. And so the same time I was working at a regular job, I was working on my computer. And I was making the same type of income, but I was hustling for dollars. And so as you can see here, these are when I first ever started hitting top 3 with Angie Long and Tanisha and Cindy Bloom and Candace and Todd Dawa and all them. This is like when I first got online, but I was hustling my butt off to make these little $50, $100. And even though I was number 3, I was probably only making $200 in residual income. $70 here, $70 there, right? And so I was getting exhausted with online marketing. Even though I felt like it was life-changing, it was tiring me out. I felt like this was crazy. Like, I'm getting online every single day. I'm sitting at my computer. I'm talking to 65 people maybe, and all I'm making is $70 or $50. I said there has to be a different way. There has to be a way where I can create or accumulate a way bigger income by doing something completely different inside of my business. There has to be a different business model that I can find. And then, boom, there's my first ever $100 day. And then from there, what I found out was high-ticket sales includes a lot of quality time and quality people. And so, not to be rude or not to be mean, but a lot of times when I was making a lot of these $50 sales and the $100 sales, the support that I had to deal with, the irritation and sometimes you have to hold hands and you have to do this and you have to do that. It's not worth the $50 commission. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have been there before. Like you bring somebody into a business and you find yourself recruiting people who really don't want it as bad as you. You find yourself building a business with people who just want a part-time job. They don't want an entrepreneur lifestyle. They just want a part-time job. They just want quick money. They don't want to work for it. Like they don't have no vision. They just wish they could make an extra $500. And so when you recruit those type of people, you give yourself nothing but headache. And so one of the main things that I learned from Frank Kern was you do quality people, quality time, you make quality money. And so it brings me to this whole high-ticket business model. And so I integrated this into my business, and it's completely changed my life. Opposed to me making a lot of high-ticket sales and high-ticket money, I'm spending my time with quality people, quality time, and I'm making quality money. I'm spending time with people who are about investment, people who are about furthering their business and actually growing something to be further down the line. A lot of times I was recruiting people who just wanted to make money in 24 hours or people who, if they didn't make money in 3 days, they wanted a refund. But because I've redirected my business now, I found myself making way more money because I've attracted a whole different side of people who are now entrepreneurship. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So what is a high-ticket product, right? A high-ticket product is a product. Let me actually move this sidebar out the way. I can't move it. It's not a very valuable price at a high price to be purchased. The question you're probably wondering is, how do you yourself sell a high-ticket product? Well, today, guys, I'm going to give you 4 things that you can do today to start selling a high-ticket product inside of your business. 4-step things that you can do and actually add for those who said they want to go into high-ticket coaching and high-end consulting. These are 4 things that you can actually integrate into your business after today. All right, so step 1 to ever create a high-ticket product is supply and demand effect. First, you want to see what you want to sell, finding a good product, and first is finding a good, I can't see the other side of the screen because the thing's in my way. It may seem backwards, but it's all business product off of supply and demand. You want to create an ideal customer and identify them by age, sex, and vocabulary. So, whenever you're getting ready to create something from the ground up, whenever you're getting ready to make noise and you're getting ready to put something out there into the cyberspace and let people know you're getting ready to build something, you need to understand the supply and the demand. You cannot create a product that does not have a demand in the marketplace. You will not make no money at the end of the day because you're just wasting your time creating something that's not to be sold. And so a lot of times you have people who want to create products who don't do proper research, statistics, demographics, or look what is the most things that people are buying right now. Like one of the most sold products over the internet right now is weight loss, waist trainers, and actual weight loss pills and supplements. And so knowing that those are the most sold products right now, that's definitely letting you know it's going to be a competitive niche. So if you ever want to sell a weight loss product, you would have to make it super targeted and make sure that you're targeting a specific weight loss couple so that you can make money. And so most people create products without research. And so when they create the product and there's no sales, it's because you didn't even build what the customer is supposed to look like. So if I was to ask a lot of you guys on this webinar right now who's in companies or have a product, if I said, what's the age of your customer, of your ideal customer, what's the age? Like for me, my age rank is normally 26 to 45. What is the sex? Mine is normally male or female. What kind of vocabulary? What is the job? What does he or she make already in their business? Where do they come from? And so a lot of people don't have this breakdown model inside of the business. When they get on the internet, when they wake up tomorrow or even tonight, they make a post, and I call it hopeful marketing. It means that they make a post and they hope somebody buys it. Right? They put who wants to make money or $500 on Facebook to use it or something like that, right? They don't have no actual blueprint to their business, right? They just have hopeful marketing. I'm going to wake up every single day, and I'm going to hope somebody bites my pitch and hope I make money. But a person who actually has an outline or a blueprint to their business is a person who will become successful, right? Every single day, I know already what my business is going to do tomorrow. I know if my ads is running. I know who to target. I know who to look at. I know what I need to do split testing. I know what's going to bring me in revenue. I know what I'm going to do on my back end, what I'm going to do offline. It's because I've taken the time out to create my product, which is supply and demand, and I have a blueprint to follow. How many of you guys right now can literally say, I know what my ideal customer looks like, also I have a blueprint? Or how many of us would say, I'm literally just trying to make money and I don't have nothing to follow? And well, guess what, guys? Most marketers are running around with their heads cut off and they don't know what to follow. And so a lot of times this is the number one reason why people are not making money from home is because they don't have no foundation in their business. You need a foundation, right? It's like going into a house with no floor. How can you get upstairs if you can't even walk? It makes no sense. So you need that foundation inside of your business. So after mapping out everything, you need to identify your ideal customer has, come up with a solution and a product. So everybody must understand, if I come up with a Facebook product, I must understand that there has to be a problem. There is no product if there isn't no problem. Please understand that. There is no product if there isn't no problem. Your product has to accommodate what the problem is and provide a solution for it. One more time. Your product has to provide a solution for the problem of what the product has. So if I'm doing high-end coaching, the problem is most people don't know how to make money on the internet because they have no foundation. My solution is creating you a foundation so that you can increase revenue from home inside of your business. I know what my problem is. My target market is people who don't have a foundation inside of their business. Does this make sense? So a lot of times you got to take this time out and draw out your product. If I'm going to be a coach, what is the problems that most people face? What is the problems that most internet marketers have when they touch the internet? Okay, so what is my solution now going to be? Right? So before you charge anybody thousands of dollars, you have to understand what their pain looks like. If you don't understand what their pain looks like, there's no need to charge them thousands of dollars because you don't know how to provide a solution. You can only provide a solution to a pain that you understand. Let me see if you guys understand this. Let me see if you guys get a value from this. Chime in real quick. Let me know if you get value from this or if this is too serious. Sorry, I'm not the techie marketer. I'm just showing like a technique. Because I understand like everything's really mindset and it's really blueprint. And so a lot of these people who are making a lot of money from home, they understand in their mind they're going to make money tomorrow. right? Most people don't have that confidence. All right, cool. China, let me know who's getting value. Adriana, yes. And me, I am. Time value. I am hopefully, yeah, I am. Sorry. Rosie.
Okay.
Thanks for chiming in, guys. Thanks for the love. I love to make sure people are getting actual value from what I'm teaching, because I don't want to ramble on and then no one will be like, hey, I don't like it. And again, guys, these are for people who's trying to make big money. When you're trying to make big money, you got to leave the hustler part alone. You got to think like entrepreneurs. All right, cool. So it sounds like everybody's getting pretty good value. We're going to continue on, right? So last thing, again, you cannot charge thousands of dollars to anybody if you don't understand what the pain looks like so that you can provide a solution. Please, if you're taking notes, write that down. If I'm going to charge $5,000, I must understand and know what the pain looks like so that I can provide a solution. All right. So now you know what your marketers are struggling with, right? You know what the issue is. What a lot of people don't understand is what the issue is your high selling point in business. Whatever somebody struggles with is your high selling point in business. We closed a contract with a bakery, and we went in there, and I said, listen, your bakery is not on Google, right? I can't find you unless I directly type your name in. But if I was to type in San Bernardino Bakery, your name nowhere comes up. What happens is all these bakeries that surround you now get first dibs on your customer base, which becomes loyalty, which gives them more money generated over time because you was not found. So now you're missing out on exposure because every business must have exposure. Without exposure, it can't make money. It can't make sales. And so I used the pain of, listen, you have no exposure to close a sale. And literally, all we had to do was create a website and a blog, do some backlinks and SEO to put their bakery on the front page of Google. But because the pain seemed so crucial to her, and she realized that she was losing money because all these other competitive bakeries were being seen before her, the sale was easy. The sale was complex. It was simple to her to invest thousands of dollars to get a blog done and to get it put on the first page of Google. I see a lot of times we're spending time, hours, trying to recruit and convince somebody to join for $100, $47, when they don't actually need that. When you're talking to quality people and quality leads, there's no convincing. They understand investment. And so when you learn how to align your business with people who understand that, yo, with this pain, you have a solution for me, I have no problem with paying you thousands of dollars. Let people align to the vision that you created. Right? If my business model is high-ticket coaching, I can't try to sell you MCA tomorrow. That don't make sense. That's not my model. My model is coaching. So, step 2, frame your business. This is literally where you break down the services when it includes. So, what do you do? Responsibilities. What do you promise? Right? Outline every detail how you want your business to look. Outline every detail how you want your business to look. If you're a coach, what do? I focus on branding, funnel creation, and traffic. These are the 3 things as a coach that I focus on. My responsibility is to help you create an actual brand, help you create a funnel that converts, and helping you get traffic to your brand. What do you promise? Exposure and a fully complete funnel. Right? Never be afraid to write these 3 things down inside of your business. Let people know what do you deliver, what can you give them, and what can you promise them. This will allow you to close way more sales at a higher level than you've ever thought you probably can. And it's because you've actually created an actual honest business model that people can now follow. Opposed to, just send me $1,000, I'll see you tomorrow. Right? This is when you're working with the big boys and you're talking about making big commissions. All right, number 3, every business needs an honest business statement, right? You need a mission statement. Not only does it give you vision, but it gives you potential client vision as well. So, as a lot of you guys know, if you've been on my webinar before, I've told you guys, what sells people is not recruiting. What sells people is the vision. And a vision is attractive. Whenever you're trying to sell anybody anything, sell them by the vision. If you're into team build, sell them the team vision. Don't sell them the money part, because compensation, because if they don't make money in 30 days and they were sold by money, they will quit. But if you sell them by the vision will keep them loyal. It's just like a lot of these MLM companies. You see people who've been in for years who never made a dollar, but they stay there because they believe in the vision, not the compensation plan. They believe in the vision. So the moment you can get people to believe in the vision of your business, you have loyalty in every aspect. Loyalty will always bring you revenue to your business. It gives you respect. It gives you trust. So when you're creating a mission statement / your vision, sell people by your vision. Don't just sell them, hey, do you want to make $300 tomorrow? Hey, do you want to make this? Do you want to make this? Do you want to make that? That sounds great, but if that's what they're sold by and they don't make money, they're going to call you a liar. They're going to think you scammed them. They're going to think you put them in a pyramid scheme, and they're just going to talk bad about you. But if you can create a vision and sell them by your vision, people will remain loyal to it. I tell people every single day, don't work with me if you're just looking to make money. If you don't have no purpose behind that, I don't want to work with you. I just refunded like 4 people last week. I said, I don't want to work with you because all you want to do is just make money. There has to be a purpose. What do you want to do with your money? What's going to fuel you, right? When you wake up every single day and you're broke and you're not making money, what's going to make you excited? What's going to make you get up and say, yo, even though I didn't make $1,000, I'm still pushing this vision. I'm still ready to do this. I'm ready to make this happen, right? What is that that's going to fuel your business? For me, it's my ministry and it's my team. Right? I understand that, but for you, it could be different. For Rosie, it's her family. She wants to make her kids happy. She loves making her kids proud. Most people online just want to make money, but don't even understand why they want to make money. They don't even understand what they want to do with the money. So take time out to reassure why you're here inside of your vision, because your vision will always make you money once it's clear. All right. So now you need somewhere where you can show people your business and which you can see your content. Well, you probably, and of course, the way to pay and reason. You can use a website or a sales funnel, whichever you choose and you want to. I just talked about this on a webinar the other week with Alfredo, and whenever we're talking about funnels, one of the biggest things that I want to suggest to everyone here is to create a branding funnel before you create a sales funnel. If you do not have a branding funnel, that means you do not have credibility over the internet. And so a branding funnel is something where people can opt in. They opt in and they get a liquidator from you. The liquidator takes you to a 3-day email sequence. Inside of the 3-day email sequence, it's nothing but branding purposes. Day 1 email is free value. Day 2 email is free value. Day 3 email is free invitation. There's nothing sold inside of a branding funnel. What a branding funnel is created for is for credibility, trust, and it's for actual exposure. That's all it's for. Credibility, trust, and exposure. It's not created to make you money. It's created for you to create a following. So for those who are building a business of expert coaching and high-end consulting, I suggest, as of today, you focus on creating a branding funnel first. Because if you can get 1,000 people through a free funnel to learn more about you and be blown away by your training, like just think about the psychology of it now. Someone opts in, makes free 12-step formula to how he did over 100K in less than 60 days, right? They get a whole PDF. The next 10 minutes, they get an email. Hey, how's it going? Nate Obryant, thanks for opting in. I actually gave you a free gift. Well, I should be below to see how I close my first sale. Right? There's no charge there. Day 2, hey, good morning. What's going on? I actually gave you another gift. I just want to show you that I care about you. Check out this video on how I made my first $1,000 deal. Boom. Day 3, good morning. I hope you got value from those last 2 videos. Meet me over here in front of my free Facebook group. I'm actually going to be doing a free webinar this week. Right? What I did was, I gave away so much value on my 3-day email sequence that it blew their mind. Like, wow, this dude just gave away all this for free. He just showed me literally how to have a $1,000 day for free. Of course I'm going to join this Facebook group. He's earned my respect. I can trust him now, right? When they get to my Facebook group, now they get to my webinar, they're going to get sold on my webinar. But me selling them on my webinar is a no-brainer because if they got all of that for free, only paying me $5,000 is only going to be like, that's a no-brainer. This dude taught me how to make $1,000 for free. If I pay him $5, he's going to teach me how to make $6. You have to understand the mindset of people. You have to psychologically know how to sell people, how to create a sale. In this industry, it is imperative that all you understand is that it's about giving. Give, give, give. free, free, free. The more free you give, the more money you will make because you're actually doing word of mouth marketing is the best marketing there is for you today. Facebook ads is great, Bing is good, Google AdWords is cool, but word of mouth marketing will make you more money than ever. So, after you have your funnels created, whether your sales funnel or your branded funnel, pretty much all you got to do now is drive traffic. The best thing in really about a funnel is that this. A lot of people say get people caught up in your funnel, right? But true entrepreneurs, they say get people caught up in your brand. You get people caught up in your brand, you can make money forever. I was at a Frank Kern event last week or 2 weeks, and the guy was there. He was like, man, I've been to the same mastermind 3 times. So in my head, I was like, yo, you spent $45,000 to go to the same mastermind 3 times? But he was like, every time it's different. In my head, I was like, bro, that's like $45,000. Like, it can't get any more different than that, but that's $45,000. And he said, dude, I've been following Frank Kern for years. And then in actuality, it hit my head. When someone's following a brand and they're in love with a brand, the investment does not matter. The investment does not matter. The $45,000 to that man did not matter because to him, he was following something that he's in love with. It's the same thing like us when we go out to eat or when we go shopping. We buy the similar brand that we've already been attracted to for our whole life. Just like Nike. Some of us who wears Jordan. Peter wears Jordan. I wear Jordan. I'll always buy Jordans, no matter how many Jordans I have, because me and Nike have a relationship. I have a trust relationship with them. So I'll always continually buy Nike. It's the same thing with you. When you can create a relationship with your prospects and your leads, and you turn them into genuine sales that converts them into money, or not in gaining their trust, they will continually buy from you over and over again because they know that you over-deliver and they know that you exceed and provide massive value. It's all about building your brand here, guys, and creating a funnel that actually converts. Excuse me. And creating a funnel that actually converts. So once you have those 2 things, you want to be able to prospect and drive traffic. Right? So that's 4 things that you can really do to your business as of right now. Now, this is how we want to help you, what we can do. Now, there's only so many of us, and as you guys know, there's a lot of people out there who need help. And everybody can't help everybody, but there's enough for everybody to help. So what we're telling you guys is there's a product called Webinar Boss. And inside Webinar Boss, it's my brand new mastermind I've just released. Right, hold on. Let me not even go into that yet. Let me not go into that. Let me ask this question. I feel like they just had a breakthrough in their business. Whoa. I never thought it. You feel like they just had a breakthrough in their business. With what you just learned, those 4 steps and adding those to your business can literally change the way you think, can literally change the way your bank account looks, can literally change a lot. Right? And there's so many more ways to make money online. So many more ways. But right now, I want to see this. This is a piece right now, trying to see. Time is freedom. Okay. You need to set up my foundation. Awesome, awesome, guys. That's what I like to hear. Now, just gonna text from the man. I definitely try to be different. All right, cool. So it sounds like a lot of people got breakthrough. That's what I really want to hear. Now, before I even go into this, I want to make it clear. I'm really curious about something to say. want to get started. Like me. Now we got everybody chiming in, right? And I guess this is the part where most people will chime off. But I want to know who's here start really making money. So, guys, at the end of the day, it's not just me, Rosie, and people making money. There's a big community of people making a lot of money from home right now. It's a beautiful thing at the end of the day. Like Stevie said he's been online for like 10 years now almost. He said he's never seen duplication like this on the internet. And it's wonderful to see so many people making money like this, not just us. All right, who else? Who else is ready? And again, guys, this is for the serious people who's really ready to change their life. He says, look, I'm ready to make an investment to change my life. We're not talking about your natural product. I'm going to break some things down. I'm going to tell you some stuff that's very, very powerful and lucrative that can literally make you 90 days from now can make you a lot of money in a complete autopilot. Complete. All right, cool. So it sounds like we got some action takers, right? Which is cool. Sometimes you have a lot of people who come and watch, which is fine. Who else? We got any more action takers or what? Okay, boom. All right, cool. So look, this was gonna happen. I'm gonna talk about the stuff first, and then I'm gonna tell you how you can get in. Webinar Boss Mastermind is literally, it's a yearly mastermind, right? I'm teaching people in 3 different phases on how to create a product, how to create a conversion funnel, and how to master Facebook traffic. I want to talk about this real quick. Now, high-end consulting is one of the biggest niches to make money. And so there's a thing that I've created called funnel consulting, but also consulting for local clients, right? I want you to picture having a high converting funnel. Now, a lot of you guys have probably never made money over the internet, right? And you've probably been in companies where you learned how to blog, and you've learned how to create capture pages, and you know how to run ads, but you don't know how to convert ads, right? But I want to let you know that there's something powerful in a technique that I came up with, and inside this mastermind, that's $1,000 sales. It's made Rosie money this year. We got a lot. Julius has made $1,000 for a webinar. And so, picture you being able to target a company, right? Let's just throw this out there. So, you're targeting a company called Amway. And you're saying, hey, get on this free Amway webinar, learn how to expose your downline by Facebook, right? And get on this webinar, they go through a 7-point PowerPoint presentation. The 7-point PowerPoint presentation is how internet marketing can literally change your life and reach thousands of people way faster than a home meeting. Right? Long story short, you offer them services to do it for them. Monitoring their Facebook ads, run their ads tracking for them, find their target market, and then run their product sales for them. Right? Today for $1,500. The best part about it is I'm not going to go into detail. A lot of MLM people in local companies will click buy now real fast. The reason why is because they understand investment, but the second reason is because you're doing it for them. The best part about that whole funnel is you're not on the webinar is automated. Now picture having 5 automated webinars running weekly, targeting 5 different types of companies. That's how much money is accessible and powerful with automated webinars. Now that's just one thing that we do in Webinar Boss. There's high-ticket coaching, and then there's funnel consulting too. So there's 3 different streams of income that's going to be inside of Webinar Boss that I'm teaching people how to make money with. But just letting you know, consulting is a high-paying niche. I got a friend who just used a very similar outline to I do, and we was talking about it, and I helped him with the quick testing. He just closed a $20,000 sale with an industrial railroad company to create them a funnel and drive traffic on BPC. But he's never made money in no MLM company. All he learned was a skill set. Guys, learning a quality skill set will produce you wealth over and over again. But hustling for dollars will run away. Quality skill set produces wealth. Hustling for dollars is temporary. So just from hearing that, who wants in with webinar boss? 3 streams of income, a year mastermind, me teaching you daily, like I'm giving my all to this mastermind. Literally giving my all. Rosie's going to be teaching, Janae's going to be teaching as well. But I've literally laid out every single thing that I've done to make thousands of dollars every day. How I've made 5K days, how I've made 10K days, how I've made 3K days. You're literally going to have the whole formula for everything to what we're doing in high ticket sales. Now this is the part where I want to know if you're serious. Do you want to change your life tonight, or do you want to just hop on 20 webinars for the rest of the year and still be stuck? Couple of action takers. Where you going? What you think about the webinar, Peter?
Sorry, I was on mute. Killing it. Killing it. Honestly, me and Rose have been secretly just chatting away, you know, talking about how great you
how
are, man.
amazing you are, how freakishly amazing you are.
Seriously, man. I could jump on a webinar like this every day and get a new breakthrough and just jump to the next level, I feel like.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right. So we got some people who want in, right? People who want the price. Now, do not let the price scare you, right? Because once again, investments turn into long-term wealth. I will say this story. I only had $50 in my bank account. And I sent my last $50 to get on the phone with Jermaine's students. From that phone call, he told me get $1,000. I literally gave $1,000. I borrowed $500 from my homeboy, and then I went negative in my account for the other $500. And so, if it wasn't for me giving him that $1,000, I wouldn't be where I am today. Like, as foolish as it sounds, if it wasn't for me going negative in my bank account, I wouldn't be where I am today. So never fear an investment, because an investment is always going to change your life. All right, so this is how you're going to get in. For those that are here, I want you to go to www.nateobryant, OBRYANT.com. Go to www.nateobryant.com. Boom. There's a treatment on the right that is Nate Obryant. Click the Work With Me tab. Alright, so here's the price. And I know this is what everybody's waiting for. Now, the normal price of Webinar Boss is $4,777. Frank Kern told me flat out my mastermind should be $10,000 because of everything I'm teaching and everything I'm giving away. We are looking to go up to $8,000 in the next 30 days because of the value, and people are already making more money from just the pre-launch. We are in pre-launch. Because Rosie asked me specifically to do a special for everybody that's for her webinar. Today is $2,500 flat, or you can get in with $1,000 down actual agreement. So you'll put $1,000 down today, and you'll be on the payment plan. Or you can do $2,500 flat, and you get everything. Now, for those who take action tonight, for the first 5 people who take action, I'm personally going to build your whole funnel for you, a complete done-for-you funnel. And so my whole staff, my whole team, my staff is actually out here in Houston with me. We're going to build my service operator. He's going to build your whole funnel for you, right? You're going to get all of my training for free. Every single one of my trainings you're going to get free for tonight. And you're going to get a bonus coaching call with me. So in bonuses, you're getting a done-for-you funnel. You're getting a coaching call with Rosie. And you're getting all of my trainings for free. That alone is worth everything that you're paying. One call with Rosie is like $1,000, but she's mind-blowing. So, go to nateobryant.com. Don't be scared now. Fill out your application. And where it says, finally, is there anything else? Put Rosie's name so that my staff know that this came from her webinar. So $2,500 flat or $1,000 down payment with a monthly payment. And if you need that payment plan, please private message me and just be like, hey Nate, I need the payment plan so that I can connect and hook you up. Rosie, it's all on you.
You know, when I started, I didn't really, I only thought about the money. I only thought about making, you know, that $100 days, $50, whatever, $500 a month. That was bull. It wasn't what I wanted, and I only concentrated on the money. Now, as I developed, and you know, and like I said on Nate's status, I'm so obsessed with improving myself every single day. From when I first started, like Nate mentioned, from when I first started, I was just struggling. It was hard for me. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't have a direction. And I know a lot of people on this webinar right now, they just don't have that direction. They need, you know, they need that improvement in their life. And if you guys have been watching me, you know, you guys obviously seen that improvement in myself. So what I want to stick with you guys is that, you know, you want to become obsessed with improving yourselves. You know, Webinar Boss, obviously we do it. Peter has been duplicating the same methods. There's a bunch of leaders in the community that we have that is duplicating. You know, they're making $500 days, $1,000 days, $3,000. I mean, what is it worth to you guys? You know what I mean? Like, what is it worth to you guys to be making this money? Do you guys really want to stick with these $50 commissions, these small little commissions? Is that going to feed your family? Is that helping your guys' family? There's a reason why you guys are here today, and it's to change your life. You know, if you don't want to change your life, then yeah, you can get off. But if you're here to change your life, seriously, you know, sign that application, do it, just get in. You know, Nate has a payment plan for you guys to set things up. You know, and I know it's scary at first, but I mean, think about hanging out with Frank Kern. I mean, like Nate paid the $15,000 to go ahead and do that just to gain the knowledge and the value. And obviously it changed his life. You know, obviously he had his breakthroughs in his masterminds. And you know, same thing for me. You know, when Nate is my mentor. He came down, he flew down to Hawaii, and obviously that changed everything for me, because I went from making just $10,000 to making over $31,000 last month. So it was a big difference. You know, if I had to do it again, I'd do it. It's not a big deal to me right now, but you know, it's just, that's what I want to tell you guys. You want to become obsessed with improving yourselves. If you guys are not going to improve yourself, you know, you're just going to sit in that same situation that you're in. You don't move. You just kind of plateau inside of your business. And that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to get comfortable in your business right now. If you're making the $30,000 or whatever you are making and you're comfortable with that, then it's cool. But if you're not, you know, I would highly suggest just get signed up and just give it, you know, take risks. We're entrepreneurs, right? Or are we just hobby marketers? Is that who we're talking to? But definitely, you know, he's got it there for you, nateobryant.com. Sign the application before messaging me. But yeah, check it out. Nate, is there anything else you want to say? Peter?
Action, right? Be an action taker. The goal that you create, make sure you have the work ethic for it.
Yeah.
You want to be a high-ticket coach or a high-ticket consultant. You want to make $1,000 days. It takes more than just commenting on posts. I told this somebody the other day, and I said there's people who pep rally, and then there's people who get in the game and actually play. And I said most people root because that's where they're comfortable. But the people who get in play, they feel the intensity of it. And so you want to actually make that money, you got to get in the game. You know what I'm saying? You got to put yourself in that position where it's nothing but faith that's going to push you off that cliff to make the money you want to make. So just take action at the end of the day. I'm not going to try to convince anybody or anything like that. I look forward to working with anybody who wants to start making high-ticket sales and coaching sales. If not, I still love everybody. But at the end of the day, I'm ready to work, or who's ready to work. And then make sure if you need the payment plan to message me so Rosie can set you up. And then also message me so we can get your bonuses.
Definitely. Peter, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Anything you want to say before we end this? Because, you know, I have some, I think we all got dinner reservations. And Nate's in Houston right now.
Honestly, I just want to say, hey, that this is pure value here, okay? Everyone that's still on here, everybody is still on right now. Everyone should be excited right now, okay? Like, I'm not sure if you guys, if it's sinking in, but this guy Nate went to a Frank Kern event, okay? Like, he dropped 15K for it. Frank Kern himself has said that his coaching is valued at 10K. All right, and look at the discounted price that he's offering right now. Like, honestly, as Rosie just emphasized too, if you want to change in your life, okay, if you've been in this industry and haven't had much success, if you want that change, there's no other better person to get with right now other than Nate and Rosie. Seriously, okay? Just being able to speak with them, you know, having some of their time, that's going to be a life changer. All right, it's going to be a difference maker. It only takes like a moment to really help you to realize the value that each person holds. And if you get to spend quality time with people like Nate and Rosie and just learn from them, like, seriously, all you need to do is take action. And, you know, I don't want to say guarantee, but, you know, you have a very high chance and very much potential to start seeing success and make this 2015 year different from any other year before that you've had. You know, so I would say definitely, you know, invest. Like I said when I spoke earlier, you got to invest in yourself. Okay, you are your brand. All right, you want to really increase your value, so definitely invest. There's no other better people to get with than these two here. It's an honor that I'm able to work with them. So, you know, I hope that you guys can, you know, start to see the same, you know, success and light that I see in them.
Yeah, become a...
We got people messaging me already.
Got to do it. Got the Frank Kern stamp, man. Boom.
All right, so I guess we'll see you guys on the other side. For those who need the 10 Frank, keep messaging us. I got a couple people who already messaged me or messaged Rosie. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for coming out to the webinar. Peace.
Thank you, guys.
Come on, man.
Take care.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great week.